Shows one person in chat. Oh, looks like I'm not going to be able to finish this damn book anyways. I don't know, man. Either my notifications are not going out. I'm just really upset right now. It's really fucking annoying. No, I'm just going to keep it going until we get more people in here. That's what I'm saying, man. It's just not sending the notifications, or everybody's just getting them late. Well, this is just great. Yeah, man. It's really annoying. They don't send out notifications or nothing. Not just for my channel, but for everybody's channel. Sometimes I'll catch people live and I won't even get a notification. Yeah, this is my only live stream for the day. I mean, I haven't even done a live stream since Thursday. Friday and Saturday, I just uploaded a couple of videos from cop watching. And the first live stream I did today, I didn't get nobody, but just one person. Hey, Matthew King, appreciate it, man. John Eagle, welcome in. Okay, well, since there's five people in, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, Mikey B, welcome. Just a little history on my town here. We're on chapter 5. Okay, Wilcox Incorporates. Okay, January 1st, 1915 marked the beginning of Prohibition in Arizona and the beginning of a new era for the town of Wilcox. The Arizona Range News reported Wilcox has needed incorporation more than any one thing. The Arizona Range News was our local newspaper here, but we don't have it anymore. It's called the Herald Review. Trying to make new headway with an unincorporated town is like trying to move a train of cars without an engine. On May 3rd, 1915, incorporation was passed by the County Board of Supervisors in Tombstone, appointed to swerve. Oh my gosh, I lost my damn place. Appointed to serve as councilman until an election could be held where H.L. McCoy, L.V. McCourt, J.W. Angle, A.A. Nicholson, and Henry A. to the Morgan. At that meeting, $500 was appropriated for repairs on Fort Grant Road from Wilcox to the Graham County line, and bids were to be advertised for grading and labor to, oh my goodness, labor to construct a road across the dry lake between Wilcox and Cochise, and to build the branch county jail at Wilcox. The first city offices were filled as follows: Jesse Moore, city marshal and tax collector, at a salary of $30 a month. Herbert Loudermilk, city clerk and treasurer, at $10 per month. Casper Hauser, police judge, at $10 per month. And John C. Gungle, city attorney, at $15 a month. Wow. That's how they got paid each month. How much? They also prohibited appearing in a state of nudity or in dress not belonging to his or her sex. They also prohibit. Okay, I keep reading the same thing. I'm sorry, guys. Not belonging to his or her sex, any act of lewd or indecent behavior, being drunk or disorderly, vagrancy, and littering. It would be a misdemeanor to immoderately drive or ride horses or other animals, to disturb any lawful assemblage of people, including discharging a gun or setting off fireworks. It was against the law to carry a concealed weapon. All vehicles must use a lighted lamp after sunset before sunrise, carry a horn, and drive at no greater speed than 12 miles per hour. Ordinance number 6 enacted the collection of the annual street tax of $2 for every male over 21 and under 60 years of age. Okay. Here we have Henry A. Morgan. He was the first city mayor. He arrived on the overland stage and began as bookkeeper for John H. Norton at Fort Grant in 1881. They became partners in 1893 and changed the Wilcox store to Norton Morgan Commercial Company. Morgan was president of the Wilcox Bank and Trust and very active in community affairs. He married Anna Dixon in 1886 and they had 4 children. Okay. This is Walter S. McCurdy's real estate office was next to this hotel and bar with the Anheuser-Busch logo. In 1909, at the start of a building boom, he had 60 lots in the Morgan and Angle editions. After his brother Rodolph Clay McCurdy, a pool owner, died, Rodolph's wife, Delia, operator of McCurdy's boarding house, married Frank Tillotson, a photographer and owner of the local cleaners. If you guys could share this out, please, I'd really appreciate it. Anybody that can. A huge celebration was held on January 27, 1915, as T.N. McCauley turned his first shovel of dirt for the new mascot at the Western Railroad from Wilcox to Dos Cabezas. Flags and bunting with the company's swastika logo waved from the buildings and the band played. Although the mascot created a great number of jobs, it turned out to be a huge stock selling scheme. The mascot and Western train heads back to Wilcox from Dos Cabezas. The third car was half passenger and half freight. Eventually, the tracks were taken up and the car used as a home and later as a tack room for many years. It was refurbished for the city and is now located across the street from the railroad depot, which they do have a railroad car, which is just located right across the depot. I'm not sure if I showed you guys that before. On November 16th, 1915, people traveled from the farthest parts of the valley to see the special train carrying the Liberty Bell. Sid Page led the local band in patriotic songs. Souvenirs were thrown from the car, and Mayor Henry Morgan was presented with a silk flag, a badge, and a book containing the history of the bell. He boarded the train and rode as far as Bowie. There's the Liberty Bell, guys. Good old American flag right there. The Southern Pacific Water Tower, which I never knew existed here. Hey, Mikey B, welcome in, man. Wolfman. The Southern Pacific Water Tower east of the tracks stood from 1912 until 1956, becoming obsolete after the steam locomotives were no longer in use. In 1923, H.E. Lundquist sold oil he skinned from on top of the water and from shallow wells on his lots southeast of the tower. The oil was leakage and overflow from the railroad's underground tanks and not a rich oil reserve. Oh, that's pretty scandalous. I mean, skimming some oil off the top of the water. The Engel and Bush Lumber Company's business was booming until their store at Mascot burned with a loss of $3,000 and no insurance. J.P. Cook, a bookkeeper, took over the lumber business, naming it to the Arizona Lumber Company. The green portion of the business was sold to Frank Rotman. Charles W. Bush learned the tinner's trade before going into the hardware business. He and his wife, Mahala Killing, had 2 children. Joseph Wheeler Engel became the Wilcox in 1908. After several years as a traveling salesman, and founded the lumber company with Charles W. Bush. Branch stores were open in Bowie, San Simon, and Mascot, Arizona. One of the original city councilmen, Engel, married Beulah Milliken. With a beautiful home on South Arizona Avenue. Later, the home of Harley and Irene Windsor. Sorry, guys. Please excuse the wind. I have to hold onto my tripod here so it don't fall over. Okay, this building here is just right around the corner here from this building. Just a hop, skip, and a jump right around that corner. Oh, hey, Gilbert, bystander, welcome in, dude. Hey, you just missed this, man. We did have a water tower here, man. Believe it or not. Yeah, man, it's not as hot today, man. It's just windy. Yeah, that's pretty cool, dude. I never even knew that until I looked through this book, man. It's amazing what you find out. But yeah, I'm just finishing up the chapter 5. Okay, and originally known as the Moyer Building, the commercial hotel was built in 1916 on Maley Street to accommodate traveling salesmen and business people. In the television movie Code of Vengeance with Aaron Gray, filmed here in 1985, a truck was crashed through the door. The hotel was later restored and became Brown's Ice Cream Parlor with law offices upstairs. Yeah, this is the building that they part of that movie was filmed at, the Code of Vengeance movie. Remember, I was telling you guys, Gilbert, when you had went for a ride, there was a song that was playing. It was by Golden Earring. It was called Twilight Zone, and the song that was playing on there, it was actually in the movie, in the chase scene in this movie, which was Code of Vengeance. Hey, M Star, welcome in. I appreciate you jumping in. I'm just sharing a little history of my town here. Little town of Wilcox. You guys, go ahead and hit that like button when you guys drop in, please. Right here we have the Valley Creamery, which was started in 1915 as an addition to the old ice plant built in 1900 by John Brockman and T.W. Swatling. Equipment included a huge revolving churn as big as a covered wagon, and an expert butter maker from Wisconsin was hired. At first successful, it closed when farmers could not get the cream to town before it spoiled. In 1956, the building was sold to the Rural Electrification Administration. Yep, there you have it, guys. Thomas Avery Hubman and his wife Julia are shown with their son Bruce and daughter Catherine. Julia Redden came in 1910 to teach school and married Thomas in 1913. Bruce competed in boxing at the University of Arizona. A fund was named in his honor there after he established the Wildcat Club in Wilcox to raise money for his alma mater. Catherine married Oscar Woods. Okay. Right here, guys, we have Thomas and Julia Hubman. They established the Toggery in 1916 on the first floor of the commercial hotel. Clothes were called togs in that day. The store moved across the street in 1925 into their brand new building. The Hubman family continued to operate the store until 2002. It is now the research library for the Chiricahua Regional Museum, with displays in the original showcases. Oh, I didn't even know that, man. Thanks for letting me know that, GB. Rosie Things, welcome in. You guys can hit that like button when you come in. Appreciate it. Okay, we're on the last page of chapter 5 here, guys. It says 1915, the Central Bank of Phoenix built a branch on the corner of Haskell and Maley Street. Their motto was, "When you got money, we want it. When you want money, we've got it." Down the street are Frank Rodman's store, Arizona Lumber Company, Commercial Hotel, and the Water Tower. The Sulphur Springs Valley Bank on Railroad Avenue was liquidated that same year. Just right here. Okay. Okay. The white Italian glazed brick building was the new home of the Wilcox Bank and Trust. So that building there that I just showed you guys was the Wilcox Bank in 1917. The bank was organized in 1909 with Henry Morgan as president, Horace Dunlap cashier, and John H. Norton. Thomas Allaire and A.Y. Smith directors. The bank closed from difficulties during the Great Depression. It served as a Wildwood Gallery and Friends of the Library Food Bank from 1986 to 2007. All right, guys. Man, that's a lot of rich history here, guys. I'm just glad you guys all jumped in so I can share this with you. Tomorrow, we will jump in on schools and churches on chapter 6. We have just hit our halfway point through this book. Hey, eat your broccoli. Welcome in, man. I appreciate every one of you guys jumping in, man. I try to go live at least twice, and for 5 minutes, I was not even getting anybody besides Druzy. Just one person, man. But here's all you guys in my chat right now, man. I appreciate you guys for dropping in. But, oh wow, I'm gonna do chapter 6 now. Shit. If you guys want me to do chapter 6 right now, drop a thumbs up in the chat. Oh, damn. Damn, I was just tripping out, man. Oh, man, you had me tripping for a second when you said that. All right. All right. I'll do it, guys. All right, chapter 6 it is, guys. Chapter 6. Gilbert called me a pussy, and nobody calls me pussy. All right, chapter 6, guys. All right, I'm starting. All right, guys. Liberty Blair. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna have to talk as loud as I can, Rosie. Or turn it up as loud as you can. I can't really do much about the wind, so just gonna have to bear with me. Okay, it's schools and churches, guys. We're going on to the chapter 6 by request of the Gilbert bystander. Alrighty. The first school principal on record was Edwin Booth in 1893. He left town in a hurry after inappropriate behavior with one of the students. Wow. To date, there have been 3 grammar schools, 3 high schools, and only 1 middle school. Wilcox High School was first one in the state to offer an automobile driving instruction course. The longest serving principal of the elementary school was George J. Coleman, who was hired in 1932. At his retirement in 1959, Mayor W.B. Loving presented him with a gold watch. Remembered fondly for serving many years in the administration of the high school were Lloyd Eikenberry, and Frank Jordan. In the early days, it was noted that there were 7 churches on Maley Street and 7 saloons on Railroad Avenue. There are still at least 7 churches on Maley Street, but only the Palace Saloon survives on Railroad Avenue. The Palace Saloon was this building right here. It is called the Palace now, which is the home of theater and arts. So that being said, that's what it is now, guys. Okay, one of the many different religions represented in Wilcox, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints has become one of the largest. There are two wards covered from Wilcox to Bonita, Bowie, and the Chiricahua Monument. Their first building was on Bowie Avenue, where the Victory Baptist Church is today. On October 1st, 1975, ground was broken for the new Latter-day Saints facility on Encanto Street, which Encanto Street is way over on the other side of town, which I don't rarely go there, but I'll try to make it a habit of trying to go to that side of town. Hey, Cody English, share the footage. Thank you guys for coming in. They're just showing a little history of Wilcox here, guys, and we're on churches and schools, guys. Churches and schools. If you guys could hit that like button, I appreciate it, guys. Yeah, I was just reading that out. What man? It was just a readout right there. So yeah, I'll put it right here. Built in 1886, the Methodist Episcopal North Church was located over the railroad tracks on Stewart Street. Previously, Colonel Henry Hooker had built a long adobe building for non-denominational non-denominational use. John H. Norton donated the ornate pump organ now in the Chiricahua Museum collection. The first permanent minister, Nathan L. Guthrie, came in 1887 from Flagstaff. He built a house in Wilcox in 1890 but died in 1893. The Methodist Episcopal Church, South Church, was built in 1911, replacing a tiny building constructed in 1909 on Maley Street. In 1912 and 1913, under the pastorship of T.A. Windsor, the North and South churches were combined and the old church on Stewart Street was no longer used. The building was dismantled in 1969 and replaced the current building. Okay. Standing in the middle of the top row is teacher Julia Hubman with her Methodist School Sunday class around 1925. Her mother, Kate A. Redden, with gray hair, stands fifth from the left in the top row next to Julia's children. Bruce and Catherine Hubman are on the bottom row at far right. A horse-drawn carriage with a casket heads down Stewart Street to the old cemetery as mourners follow in this Mexican funeral procession. The first Catholic church is in the background. Started in 1887. The roof was completed in March 1889. Priests came weekly from Benson or Solomonville until Fort Mariano Usan was called in 1934. Our friend, or Fr. Mariano Usan, sorry. The large building is Morgan Hall, originally Tully Ochoa Hall, then Norton Hall. Alright, guys. West Stewart Street was covered with floodwaters in 1923. Prairie Dog Frank Prairie Dog Lewis's home and shoe shop were on the left. It was so named because the government hired him to eradicate all the prairie dogs in the area. Wow, that's pretty cool. A high school with twin towers directly ahead. This was the high school here. The Catholic Church on the right burned on May 5th, 1947 and was bulldozed down in 1959. Alrighty, guys. Oh yeah, there's going to be a test, guys. You guys are all going to be tested after this. No, just kidding. But for real, yeah, we're going to be doing a test. Shangy Girl, McDonald. You guys are late to class. You guys are late to history class. We did 5, now we're on a 6, guys. By special request by the Gilbert bystander who's in chat. If you guys could drop each other's links, guys, and hook up with each other and show some love, man, I'd appreciate it. Construction began on Sacred Heart Catholic Church on Maley Street in October 1947. Designed by Tucson architect Terry Atkinson, all the pews, altars, and cabinets were made by hand and fashioned locally by Ed Garcia. Miss J.M. Brandon was the first parish organist. In 1964, a new building was completed for religious education. The building had a facelift and a new addition on the front. This is just right across the street from the library, which is on Maley too. It don't look like this anymore. It does have a cross outside, and all this right here is knocked down, this part of the wall here. I thought hurricane season was over. Alrighty, here we have the Christian Tabernacle. The Christian Tabernacle, which was established here in July 1911 on the corner of Maley and Austin Boulevard. Julia Huffman and Miss J.B. Book were 2 of the original members. The first building burned and this church was being constructed around 1940. It's just weird how this picture came out. This lady here looks like she wasn't supposed to be here. It's just like, it looks like just a shadow here, guys. But then again, it could be, just the way the cameras were made in those days. Yeah, dude, I trip out on that too, man. It's just the fires and everything, especially now. I mean, I really couldn't tell you on that, man. But right here we have the building of the First Baptist Church on Maley Street, which was removed in 1982 after a new sanctuary was built. The First Baptist minister, according to the Southwestern Stockman newspaper, was unable to create a religious awakening here. In 1885, moved on to California. E.K. Cruz from Colorado became the first resident pastor here. We have a train coming, guys, so choo-choo coming through. just amazing to see all these trains with all this graffiti on it. Whoa, that branch fell out of that tree. 14 in chat, 23 thumbs up. If you guys can hit that like button, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. It's just about over. Alright, guys. Get back to it. Alright. Alright. Reverend D. Williams founded Grace Chapel in 1932, which was located on Maley Street. It continues today. Oh, yeah, dude. I used to do that too, man. Yeah, I'm surprised I am. Or I'd put pennies on the railroad track. It continues today in a nicely remodeled building. Dee and his wife, Ellen, homesteaded in Cochise in 1913. The family moved to Wilcox in 1913 with their 5 children: Alvy, Raymond, Homer, and Ruth. Reverend Williams was a blacksmith, carpenter, bricklayer, and plumber, and ran a grocery and second-hand store. Gotta find out where this is, man. I mean, it doesn't say what the other cross street was, man. Cool. Yeah. Hey, West Side Accountability. Hey, appreciate you dropping in. I'm just showing a little history on my town here. I did chapter 5. Now I'm on chapter 6, which is churches and schools, which was a special request by the Gilbert Bystander. You guys go ahead, hit that like button, guys. I appreciate all you guys jumping in here, man. That is very awesome. 24 thumbs up. That is very cool. Members of the Grace Chapel congregation posed in front of the church in 1942. Identified are Julia Pope, second from left. Hey, man, shit, by all means. Man, what would I be there for? Shit, I'm just sharing it. By all means, share it too, man. This is an awesome book, dude. And his daughter-in-law, Georgie Bell, holding Colleen. Georgie's children are Eileen, Virgin, Shirley, and J.O. This 2-room schoolhouse. Old Broad, yeah, the notifications have been kind of crappy today, but I'm luckily that all of you guys are even here right now. If you guys can go back and check and just recheck, see if you guys got the bell notifications on it all, just to recheck there. The this two-room schoolhouse built in 1893 was located on 322 East Maley Street. Teachers were Mercedes Schibel and question mark Hendricks. Among the students in 1897, photographed are Harry and May Parks, the Soto girls, Mabel and Gertie Kump, and Julius Hauser. The newspaper announced that ladies were allowed to vote in 1893 school election. Wow, guys, that's pretty cool, man. The women got the right to vote in 1893 in the school election. The Redwood School later burned to the ground. Another, wow, I am just astounded by all the fires. I mean, that have, this, man, that is crazy. These Lawson family ladies include Margaret Lawson, a local school teacher on 1915. Sharing the right on the borough with her is Irving Thompson. Daughters of daughter Thomas Chalmers Lawson were Margaret, Elizabeth, Mary, and Alice. Elizabeth married Oscar Mikata, the Arizona Ranger. Mary married Mabry Lawson, no relation, whose children Richard Chalmers and Elizabeth Lawson Henderson grew up on the Muleshoe Ranch. Here's Principal Noble M. Heiser, stands with the teaching staff of the Wilcox Elementary School around 1928. And this building here, this is where the local SSVEC, the electric company, the co-op, is located here on Haskell. Noble, wife Iona, sons Donald and Leland live in Wilcox from 1926 to 1929. Donald became the Phoenix City archaeologist and director of Pueblo Grand Museum. Okay, here it is, guys, the school here. If you wouldn't mind, just shutting the fuck up, that would be great. Damn. Cars like that, dude, I wish I had a damn potato or something. Just go park somewhere and go shove it in his tailpipe. Anyway, let's get back to it. The second Wilcox Elementary School, consisting of 4 rooms, was built in 1900 and abandoned in 1955. Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative purchased it as their office in 1957. The bell tower was removed and the bell placed at the new elementary school grounds in 1960. Frank Brown, custodian, rang the bell daily from 1914 to 1946. Across the street in the section known as Brownsville. Huh. The first Wilcox High School was built in 1911. The first graduation ever held in Wilcox was at Norton's Hall on May 17, 1912, with 1 graduate. Florence Dickey, she was the valedictorian, salutatorian, class historian, and class prophet. Professor Campbell conducted the exercises, and William Riggs presented the diploma. The school was incorporated into the new high school building and became the auditorium when it was built in 1921. It said a guy named Frank Brown, who was the custodian, he rang the bell daily from 1914 to 1946. The twin-tired Wilcox Union High School on El Paso Avenue, which is currently Austin Boulevard now, the current site of the Wilcox Elementary School, cost $100,000 to build. Shit. One of them trucks on the railroad, guys. Sorry, I'm tripping out right now. Hey, 357, welcome in, man. Hey, Wolfman, what do you mean by welcome to the YouTube Censored Club? What's that supposed to mean, bro? Ain't nobody censoring nobody here. Unless you're acting up in chat. That's the only reason. I don't allow no bullshit in my chat, guys. I don't know what that YouTube Censored Club is supposed to mean, but if you don't like being here, man, you don't have to be here. Oh. Alright, well, I wasn't too sure, man, because I'm not paying attention to the chat, really. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure what you meant, man. I just seen your comment, and all right, that's cleared up, guys. Sorry. Back to the she was a valedictorian. The school is incorporated new high school. Yep, got that part. The Twin Towers was 100,000, cost 100,000 to build. Members of the Force Board of Education were Miss J.W. Moore, Mary Hardy Dunlap, A.L. Cropper, J.J. Adling, and Harry O. Parks. I don't know how the hell. I wish they would figure out the names instead of damn initials here. It's kind of confusing just to throw in initials and you don't even know the full name. The first yearbook was published in 1931. This building was demolished in 1970. Ooh, man, 30 thumbs up, guys. Man, that is amazing. Alright, guys. Briscoe taught this class around 1927. Students who graduated in 1938 are from left to right. I'll let you guys read the names here. Alright, I got you, Wolfman. I just misunderstood the comment, man. I'm sorry. Miranda Raw News, welcome in. Laird Browning had the mumps and was not in her school picture taken around 1929. These youngsters became part of the graduating class of 1941. Here's all their names here. Donald McClure, Terry Coxon, W. Cook, Tom Rice, David Schofield, Henry Takagi, second row, Gertrude Davis, Isla Miller, Jean Maddox, unidentified, Mona, Jean Moyer, Maple Ward, and Mary Nicholson. Members of the Wilcox High School Orchestra are pictured as they prepare to perform in the high school auditorium in 1935. The uniforms were white waists and trousers were white and red jackets. School budget allotted $25 for band and a like amount for the Glee Club. Alright. High school graduates and teachers gathered in front of the school about 1919. J.W. Laird, the principal, is in back. Wanda Browning, sister of Ernest Browning, is fifth from the left in the third row. Wanda Mary Clarence Falk taught school in Bowie, was president of the Tucson Women's Club, and wrote a book titled Miss J.A.B. about her grandmother, Janetta Angela Browning. Alrighty. Damn, this is a long one, guys. Appreciate you guys sticking in, man. Here we have the football team in 1940, Cowboys football team. Here's all their names here. Bill McCaleb, Gene Lewis, Ed Coon, Lee Gardner, Sonny Swanner, Don Thompson, Ray Gardner, Joe Anaya, Tim, Tiny Hurtado, Laverne Isaacs, Joe Moore, Hardy Kirby, Bo Cook, Dick Thompson, Lynn Kirby, Bob Cruikshank, Bill Ewing, and Bob Bliss. That's the Wilcox High School, guys. I'm pretty sure. I think that's a middle school, guys. I'm not sure. Hazel Bendor Johnson coached the girls basketball team in 1924. She was married to W.L. Bill Johnson and was mother to Marvin Swade Johnson and Ann Johnson McPherson. The Hazel Fund and Park were named after her. Players are from left to right: Juanita McCurdy, Naomi Goodwin, Ruth Briscoe, and Margaretti Falconer. Margaret Duffy is in second row, Louise Jones, Coach Johnson, Edna Boyd, and Dorothy Keith. Majorettes in 1949 are from left to right: Kneeling, question mark, Hammond, question mark, Wooden, Ruth Ann Eikenberry, and Betty Jo Ware standing. Standing, Joe Ann Sommer, question mark, Downey, Mary Ann McHenry, question mark, Slogan, and Mary Lou Harris. And there was a lot of question marks there, guys. They didn't get the names on these people. Okay, right here, we have the 1941 basketball team. Picture in front of the elementary school, Coach Dwayne Clapp. Besides coaching, he also taught woodshop and was a member of the Civil Air Patrol. The Claps were early settlers in the Wilcox area. Here's the tennis team, guys. 3 tennis players shown here are from left to right. Frank Jordan is kneeling in the midst of the championship baseball team in 1949. The players are from left to right. Kneeling, Nazario Bedoya, Coach Frank Jordan, Albert Ward standing, John Kimsey, Harold George, Melvin Schilling, Don Bethel, Keith Sealer, Ben Myers, Kenneth Wilson, Richard Cox, and Burl Bird. Page Jr. Wright was a member of the Up and Comers 4-H Club under the auspices of the University of Arizona Cooperative Extension Service. His father, Carmi G. Page Sr., was the country agricultural agent. Young Carmi demonstrated choosing the best eggs for hatching in 1952. These clubs, along with school-sponsored Future Farmers of America and Future Homemakers of America, teach skills for rural youth. Ruth Nichols Trotman, photographed in 1954, was a graduate of Wilcox High School and a favorite teacher for many years. Soon after graduation, she worked as a personal secretary to John W. Prout, engineer at the Central Copper Company's Mascot mine at Dos Cabezas. She married fellow teacher Herman Troutman. Alright guys, this was the last of it. And will be the last picture is a picture of the Wilcox High School where it is now. Okay, in 1951 to 1952, kindergarten class photograph, left to right, Danny Rodriguez. Ida Ann Moats, Sharon Bird, Ann Huffman, Charlotte Duncan, Wayne Brown, and Margaret Hernandez. Second row, Vicenta Bedoya, Nell Harris, Gay Nell Freeman, Sharon Gaskell, Tommy Lopez, Alfred DeWall, Leslie Noble, and Carol Higgins. Third row, teacher Verna Chambers, Dennis Owens, Xavier Rios, Sarah Sunheimer, Sally Gordon, Kathleen Flint, Lee Sines, and Eugenia Moreno. And here's where the Wilcox High School is at, guys. Look at how different that is compared to how it is now. I'm sure you guys have seen some of my videos near the Wilcox High School. Or I've caught, the officers near at the high school before. Look at how different it looks, guys. Way different. Class of 1956 graduated in the new Wilcox Union High School, which was completed in 1957 on Bisbee Avenue. Construction cost $625,000, including the auditorium and gym. The architects were Scholler, Sackler, and Fuller of Tucson. J.R. Porter Construction built the facility, plus a new Wilcox Elementary School between Delos and Stewart Streets on El Paso Avenue, which is Austin Boulevard. All right, guys. Very awesome. Damn. 1 hour, dude. 1 hour to do both of those. But the next one will be chapter 7, which we'll do tomorrow. Man, you guys are all awesome, man. Even though my notifications weren't going out. And I had restarted the live stream twice. And now here you guys are, man. 32 thumbs up and 13 people in live chat, man. You guys are super awesome. Oh, wow, really? Westside Accountability? Your friend brought her kids from here? Wow. It's a small world. Hey, old broad, I appreciate you coming in. Rosie Things. If you guys can, share each other's links if you want to, man. Before I shut down the live stream, I'll give it a couple of minutes. Yeah, man, it's an interesting little place here, man. Yeah, I appreciate you guys all dropping in, man. I was getting kind of bummed out for a second there because my live stream wasn't sending out notifications, and I had Druzy drop in. He was the only one that came to the live stream the first time I went live. But if you guys haven't hit that like button, be sure to check it again, guys. All those likes really help this video to get out there and more people to watch. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and round my things up here and head out and see what I can find. See if I get any cop watches today. Of course, it is Sunday. But with that being said, guys, I do appreciate you guys jumping in. Much respect to everybody. And Wolfman, I appreciate you jumping in. Everybody, man. I just wanted to say sorry to Wolfman. I didn't mean to yell at you like that. I just seen the comment, and yeah. And if you can, guys, try to drop a comment in some of my videos if you guys haven't. That really helps. Probably help with the notifications. But yeah, you guys are all awesome, man. I appreciate you guys sticking in there. It was over an hour. Thanks, Druzy. You're awesome, man. all of you guys. Thank you guys. Khadija Reeves, thank you for sharing out my life. Um, Anybody else I forgot to mention, man, I appreciate you guys. Oh, hey, Lady Wolverine. Howdy. If you want to go back and watch the video, you can. I just did two little chapters out of the book about the history of Wilcox here, Wilcox, Arizona. If you could hit that like button, Lady Wolverine, I appreciate it. Thank you. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down, guys. I'm going to end it, and I'm gonna leave some time for somebody else to go live, just in case. You know, with that being said, man, you guys are all awesome, like I said. And I'm out here in Railroad Park. Yes, it is, man. Yes, it is. Eat your broccoli. Hey, man. Peace out, guys. It's Jose, man. Um, with that being said, guys, peace out to everyone. And just make sure you guys hit that like button. I'm going to go ahead and shut it down, guys.